Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, the Hut, welcome back to the Baseball Hut 2. And hopefully you like this video. I'm so fired up. I've done so many videos so far today. I'm fired up. We got a lot of stuff on John Boy. Oh boy, I ripped into him, a good one. But we got back here. Michael Not Okay, the Yankees announcer and, of course, ESPN broadcaster. He was in hot water a few weeks ago. When he said that the Toronto Blue Jays weren't a first-place team. Well, since then, they're still in first place. It's 3 weeks later. And he's gone to call on an old friend to help him get out of hot water with another team's fan base. Let me read you, and I've not read this, so you can get my first reaction to it. Let me relax. Whew, talking too fast. I get excited. I talk too fast. That's us New Yorkers. It's from awful announcing. Michael Kay called on Don Mattingly to play Peacemaker with Toronto Blue Jays. Whoa, people don't want to believe it. They think I'm backtracking when I'm not. Now, of course, we know Michael okay, he's not okay. After sparking a feud with the Blue Jays and their fans by claiming they're not a first-place team, Michael Kay elicited Don Mattingly to play Peacemaker. As the Blue Jays stormed toward first place earlier this month, Not Okay went on his ESPN radio show in New York, reassured Yankee fans by dismissing the idea of Toronto being a first-place team, citing their run differential. 2 days later, the Blue Jays assumed control of first place, and they swept the Yankees for the first time in a 4-game series in Toronto. They'd never done that before. I guess they'd done that at Yankee Stadium, but never did that before. And 3 weeks later, they still haven't looked back, forcing Kay to repeatedly explain his claim that they're not a first-place team. And what's interesting is the Blue Jays went on to win 10 games in a row. They played great. They played really, and then the Yankees went back there. They played just as well against the Yankees. I don't think they swept them the second time. The initial comments sparked a back and forth with Sportsnet broadcaster Jamie Campbell, prompting a brief feud that they quickly sorted out. But every time the Blue Jays win, there are fans on social media attempting to mock Kay, not okay, for what he said earlier this season. They're basically saying, what you said, not okay, man. And with the Blue Jays maintaining control of first place over the Yankees, Kay has insisted he was trying to compliment the team, even if it didn't sound or come across that way on his radio show. According to Kay, he was trying to praise the Blue Jays for outplaying their run differential, not insulting them. That's why he had to go to Donnie Baseball to ask him, begging him. Well, Not Okay is unlikely to get Blue Jays fans to believe he meant no disrespect by saying they weren't a first-place team. He did want to make sure Toronto's manager, John Schneider, heard his explanation to that. Not Okay reached out to his former broadcast partner and current Blue Jays bench coach, Don Mattingly. I just reached out to Donnie. I said, can you tell Schneider what I meant? And then Donnie actually told Schneider, and Schneider contacted me. Kay told the Toronto Star this week. We had a text exchange. He said, I totally understand. You don't have to clarify anything. I know exactly what you mean. The manager doesn't care. The manager doesn't care. People don't want to believe it. They think I'm backtracking when I'm not. You are. Covering your ass. You want anybody manage it. If the Blue Jays never jumped over the Yankees and assumed control of first place, this would have been a non-story. The bottom line is Toronto hurled the Yankees right after Kay said the Blue Jays are not a first-place team. They're not playing great baseball. No fan base is going to hear a radio host say that about their team and take it with reason. Quote, I think I might have said they're not playing that great because I was looking at the numbers and I probably didn't articulate it the way I should have, Kay told the Toronto Star. They were playing better than you would think they were playing when you looked at their numbers. Mattingly and Schneider probably have more important things to worry about at this point. That's true at this point in the season. But it was nice of Not Okay to reach out, and maybe he was really trying to compliment the Blue Jays, even if he didn't sound that way. He never sounds like he's complimenting anybody. But this has almost become a sort of rallying cry for Blue Jays fans, regardless of how many times Not Okay explains himself or who he explains himself to. Blue Jay fans are going to remember the Yankee announcer saying that their team isn't a good enough team to be first place. And as long as they're in front of the Yankees, they're going to relish mocking that comment. You're going to see this all season for the next 2 months. Boy, oh boy, this guy, he's just a very thin-skinned guy. He said that, I'm a thin-skinned guy, what am I going to do? But he's a train wreck. I mean, he is. He's just a train wreck as a broadcaster. But You let me know what you think about this video. And of course, if you're a Blue Jay fan, follow follow and subscribe to your host on YouTube. And of course, thank you for watching. This is the Baseball Hut 2. We talk a little bit of different things here, and I love making fun of a lot of people. Hope you're having fun. That's the most important thing that I want from this channel. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.